Happy National Donut Day. We are celebrating with the culinary lead of Tim Hortons, our daily donut supplier here on Morning Live. Tallis Voakes joins us. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Today I'm going to call you the king of donuts, if that's all right.
Love it.
Do you actually ever, in your role as culinary lead at Tim Hortons, do you actually ever get to create new donut varieties?
Oh yeah, that's a daily occurrence.
Okay. Wanted to ask you first. You've got a box in front of you there. We're going to find out some trends about donuts across the country. But to start off, what's your favorite?
Honey cruller. It's not even a question.
Oh, okay.
For sure. It's definitely the best in my mind.
Okay, and that's not necessarily what the top donuts are in the country, though. And I'm devastated that my maple dips didn't even make the top 10 in the country. Like, for me, it's like, when they arrive in the box, it's a rare treat.
I think especially with the Tim Hortons, I mean, it's all what you grow up with. It's what you're used to. It's what you had as a kid, and for me, it's still my number one.
Okay, so let's do trends across. So what are the top donuts then what's the top donut in Ontario?
In Ontario is the apple fritter. And I mean, that's also an awesome tasting donut. So I've got no complaints there if that rose to the top.
That's my dad's favorite. I think my dad only eats apple fritters, actually. So maybe he helps with that. But then across different regions of the country, it changes, right?
Yeah, again, it's really interesting. It's just the way that everybody has different flavors. I mean, in Canada, Boston cream takes the cake for this one, and followed closely by apple fritter, old fashioned, honey cruller is still up there. So I'm still happy that's in the top 5. But yeah, no, it's crazy. It's different in every province.
Wow, how many donuts a day does Tim Hortons make? Any idea?
A lot.
All of them.
A lot.
Yes, yeah. And have donuts taste really changed over the years? Because I'm thinking of the donuts that I used to go, because when we got a Tim Hortons in our town, it was like a huge thing. We had to actually drive 30 minutes to a Tim Hortons. But I remember the donuts that I used to like then are still the same donuts that I like now.
Yeah, I mean, we've made some massive improvements over the years, but I mean, I think it's just, we're always innovating on our core and always looking for how we can make them tastier or give a bit more into them. So I think they've always, for the guest, maybe stayed similar flavor profile, but in the grand scheme of things, we're always working on how we can improve them.
Okay, how do you improve a donut?
Well, we look at texture, we look how sweetness, we look how, basically the overall eating experience and how much we can just improve on every little piece of that. So it's, again, I think I've been asked a few times and it's just more, I eat a lot of donuts. I think pretty much every day there's donuts involved in some point of the tasting.
So is there a test kitchen for donuts then, and how do I sign up?
There is. It's funny because I'm in the training center right now because we're renovating our current kitchen. But yeah, there is a test kitchen downtown Toronto where we just literally taste and taste and taste.
Do you ever get sick of them?
No. I think it's a pretty great job, so I got no complaints.
That is a pretty good job. And what about when it comes to Timbits? See, the donuts I love most as donuts are not the ones I like most as Timbits. And it's the same stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean it's really interesting. Everybody has, again, it's a flavor thing for me. Like a sour cream Timbit is my favorite Timbit. Like, again, maybe I'm just depends your flavor profile. It depends what you grow up with.
Okay, well, Tallis, cheers to you on National Donut Day, and thanks for joining us. Culinary lead from Tim Hortons.
Cheers.